to the live. Welcome. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Let me in. Backroom G playing in the background. Welcome to the live. Come on. Welcome to the live. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome to the live. Today we're talking about the great nervous system divide. Why empaths are feeling it first. There's already a big divide happening everywhere. Nervous systems are massively dysregulated, even though there's mass awakening happening. And so today we're talking about the great nervous system divide and why empaths are witnessing the revolution before everyone else. That's what we're talking about today. Come on in. Today we're going into the great nervous system divide. Why empaths are witnessing the hidden revolution before everyone else. Am I talking to you? Come on, live in the flesh. Back row G, let me in. Come on in. Come on in. Welcome in. Give thanks for this beautiful Monday, wherever you are on the planet. And we're about to go deep. Deep. Come on in. Today we're talking about the great nervous system divide that is happening. That's why it feels strange out there when you go out. Why it feels different and strange when you're out there. This is what's happening. Today we're going into the great nervous system divide. Come on in. The revolution is already here. The revolution is already here. It's already here. So come on in. If you're ready to get the real information about what is happening and why it feels strange when you go out into the world, why people act strange and act the way they do, you are in the right place. Mona Lisa Divine, Dawn Marie, you are in the right place, in the place to be. You see? So let me begin, family. Let me be. Am I talking to you? If I'm talking to you, I want to know. You see? Because there's something extraordinary happening. Something extraordinary is happening. It's not something that's going to happen in 10 years from now. It's already happening. And what I'm talking about is this is not going to happen after some major event, some election. No. It's not going to happen after the next financial crash. No. The revolution, it isn't coming because it has already begun. It has already begun. It has already begun. But unlike previous revolutions, there are no armies marching through your streets, right? Instead, you see it in grocery stores. You see it on highways. You see it in workplaces. You see it on social media. People becoming strangely impatient. Drivers becoming increasingly aggressive. Arguments starting over nothing. People interrupting each other. Outrage replacing curiosity. Contempt replacing conversation. Human beings treating one another as obstacles instead of fellow travelers. And the question is, what are we really witnessing? And today I want to propose something radical. Not that humanity is ending, Dawn Marie. That's not what the game is. Not politically, but humanity is dividing. And humanity is dividing spiritually. Humanity is dividing psychologically. Humanity is dividing consciously. This is why empaths feel exhausted in public. This is why sensitive people often feel as though they are walking through emotional static. Something deeper is occurring. But before I go further, I want to know I'm talking to you. And if I'm talking to you, type transform before I keep going. Am I talking to you? Who am I talking to? If I'm talking to you and you're ready to hear more, type transform in the comment section because I want to know I'm talking to you. I want to know I'm talking to you. I want to know you are roaring like a lion, ready to hear this message. Oh, Persia, thank you. Coach West, thank you. Mona Lisa, thank you. Kiki, Tiff, V Star. Okay, I'm going to continue. It is true that many societies have experienced increases in political polarization, online hostility, road rage, and perceived social distrust. That's a fact. But researchers have also documented how algorithms reward engagement that often amplify emotionally charged currents because outrage captures attention more effectively than calm discussion. That's from Deloitte. Now, this does not mean that every person has become hateful, nor does it prove a single mass psychosis event. Are you hearing me? Rather, it suggests that many environments are increasingly rewarding reactivity over reflection. And for empaths, this distinction matters. You do not need to assume that everyone is against you. That's not true. But you do need to recognize that emotionally dysregulated environments place demands on your nervous system. And from an awakening perspective, this can feel like living in two worlds at once. One organized around fear, scarcity, competition, and perpetual reaction, and the other organized around compassion, creativity, and conscious response. Now, every major spiritual tradition has described this great separation of the regulated nervous systems versus dysregulated nervous systems. Remember, that's the game we're playing. It's simply about whether people's nervous systems are regulated or not. If you have a regulated nervous system, you are in heaven. If you have a dysregulated nervous system, you are in hell. That's the split. Across civilizations, we find similar patterns. Now, let me go into some spiritual dimensions I haven't been before. The first is when you look at what the Zoroastrians say from a Zoroastrian perspective. They describe life as a continual choice between truth, which they call Asha, and the lie, which they call Druj. Every thought, every word, every action strengthens one reality or another. So you're either strengthening truth, Asha, or strengthening Druj. When you come to the Tao or Tao, the Tao Te Ching teaches that every force eventually exhausts itself, and the sage does not overcome the world by domination. The sage transforms the world through alignment. Therefore, power without harmony eventually collapses. Then we come to the Sikhs, and I used to practice Kundalini Yoga, and I had my own guru here, Guru Gayatri, right? Sada Simran. In the Sikh faith, Guru Nanak, Satnam, Satnam, Satnam to all my Sikhs wherever you may be. Guru Nanak repeatedly warned against living through the ego, who am I? The opposite is a remembrance of the divine while remaining engaged in ordinary life, not escaping society, transforming how one walks through it. Then the Sufis. Of course, I had to talk about the Sufis. Many Sufi teachers describe the journey as polishing the mirror of the heart. So the world may remain nosy, but the heart becomes clear enough to reflect reality rather than merely react to appearances. Then in many, many indigenous practices, the lessons are taught about imbalance begins when the humans forget relationship to the land, when humans forget relationships to ancestors, when humans forget relationships to one another, when humans forget relationship to spirit. Therefore, healing restores relationship before it restores prosperity. So you notice the pattern. We're talking about different cultures, different languages, same insight. Human beings continually choose between fear and love, contraction and openness, or ego and service. So let me talk about the empaths. Empaths are often early detectors of emotional environments. Am I talking to you? If I'm talking to you, type transform, because I can't feel you. If I'm talking to you, I want to hear you raw. This is Yaksta raw. If I'm talking to you, type transform. I want to hear you raw. This is raw by Yaksta. Come on. Whip them. Whip them, Jaja, Mr. Whip them. Whip them. Defend I and I against the enemies. Whip them. Come on. Lion roar. Yaksta. What? Come on. What? Come on, Yaksta. This song is called Raw by Yaksta. Yaksta. You see the message? Now let me tell you the secret. Empaths are often the early detectors. The early detectors of emotional environments. Now this does not make every intuition objectively correct. It doesn't, but many highly sensitive people notice subtle shifts in interpersonal tone before others can see it. So you may notice things before other people see it. That's why empaths are sensing that the revolution is already here. That's why you're seeing the distortions when you go out to the restaurants, when you go to the concerts, when you go to the grocery store, when you walk in the streets, when you go to work. You begin to notice that conversations are sharper. There's less eye contact. There's reduced patience. There's heightened defensiveness. There's more emotional contagion. Now, the invitation is not paranoia. It is discernment, Mona Lisa. Observe, regulate, but do not absorb. But here is one of the deepest truths. Healing is not merely recovering from trauma. Healing changes what your nervous system rehearses. An unhealed nervous system scans for danger. A healing nervous system increasingly recognizes possibility across risks. That shift changes perception. The side you choose is not a political tribe. The side you choose is the pattern you reinforce every day. The side you choose is not a political tribe. The side you choose is the pattern you reinforce every day. Are you reinforcing love or hate? Every moment you choose resentment or forgiveness, or curiosity or uncertainty, you strengthen corresponding neural pathways and habits. This is how you get stuck in hell. Hell is in your mind first. And you strengthen those corresponding pathways by choosing darkness or light, by choosing love or hate. Now, this matters more in the age of artificial intelligence. Let me tell you why. Many people assume AI will reward whoever possesses the greatest technical knowledge. But in fact, your artificial intelligence, depending on how you use it, is simply a reflection of your subconscious mind. If your subconscious mind is filthy and scared, what are you going to see in your AI, in your Gemini, in your Claude, in your ChatGPT? That's only part of a story. Increasingly, business leaders are arguing that the enduring human advantage lies in capabilities such as empathy, curiosity, ethics. Again, Deloitte, who I used to work for a long time ago, argues that AI increases rather than decreases the value of distinctly human capacities like curiosity and empathy. Let me say it again. Your AI reflects your own subconscious mind. What else do you think it'll reflect? So when you go against it, you're reflecting your own subconscious mind, which your AI is learning about you. And if we are all repeatedly putting darkness in from our subconscious mind to enable this machine learning, what do we get? Recent leadership reports likewise argue that empathy becomes an economic advantage as AI automates more routine work, while humans remain responsible for trust, meaning, and ethical judgment. Even the CEO of Anthropic, Dario Amodei, has encouraged people entering the workforce to cultivate human-centered capabilities alongside analytical skills, because those qualities may remain especially valuable as AI advances. Think about it. as machines become better at computing or computation, human differentiation increasingly comes from wisdom, integrity, compassion, judgment, trust. Those are precisely the qualities cultivated by the children of the sun. So, who are the children of the sun? Every tradition has language for people who consciously orient themselves towards truth, towards compassion, or towards the divine. You may call them the awakened. You may call them the bodhisattvas. You may call them the saints. You may call them lovers of God. Who am I talking to? Am I talking to you? If I'm talking to you, type transform. I want to know I'm talking to you. You may call them saints. You may call them servants of humanity. But here we call them today children of the sun. Not because children of the sun are superior. Look at what is happening with all the solar flashes. But because children of the sun continually orient themselves towards illumination rather than fear. Their task is not to escape the world. It is to become stable enough to bring bright light into it. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Mo Goddard, I love Mo Goddard from Egypt, the former Googler. This is the whole point. See, am I talking to you? And if I'm talking to you, I want to know. Type transform in the comment section. So I know I'm talking to you. Now, you may be asking yourself, why do empaths feel the shift before others? Because we are highly attuned to emotional environments. But this sensitivity without discernment can also become overwhelming. But we see everything. And the children of the sun are the light bearers of this new age. Many technological leaders have told us exactly what I'm telling you. That empathy balanced with analytical thinking is the future. You understand? So which side are you choosing? Every day your nervous system casts a vote. Not with your words, but with your habits. Every act of resentment strengthens one's circuitry. You understand? This is the whole point. Am I talking to you? Am I talking to you? If you are connected to this, let me know I'm talking to you, because I want to go more into why this collective thing is happening. This is the whole point. This is the whole point. Because now you either have a regulated nervous system or a dysregulated nervous system. That's all it is. And if you have a regulated system, you're going to feel the presence and the fragmentation of people with dysregulated nervous systems. Because this divide that is here is not economic, it's not racial. It is the divide emerging between a regulated and a dysregulated nervous system. That's why public spaces feel different. That's why social media feels different. That's why dating feels different. That's why people, when you go out, feel different. Who am I talking to? You've been sensitive for years. You've walked into rooms and immediately felt tension before anyone spoke. You've noticed people interrupting more and listening less. And the question is, what are we witnessing? We are witnessing the world created by our nervous systems, particularly as we are in a Saturn retrograde, Leanne. Most people think they experience reality objectively, but neuroscience proves that we experience reality predictively based on what's in our conditioning, in our programs. So if your nervous system repeatedly anticipates danger, your perception changes. Neutral faces look threatening. So let me tell you about a world training in dysregulation. Now consider the modern world we live in. Constant new notifications, always a breaking news, financial uncertainty, political conflict, algorithm-driven outrage, the cockroach rallies in India, continuous comparison, information overload, very little silence, very little stillness, very true rest. And researchers have found that emotionally charged content spreads more rapidly online than neutral or good content. Attention has become one of the world's most valuable commodities. That's why most of us have real ADHD or ADHD. The problem is that attention and the nervous system regulation are deeply connected. When your attention is hijacked, you see, your nervous system rarely returns to baseline. Many people begin living as if they are under perpetual attack, not because someone is attacking them, but because their biology no longer remembers what safety feels like. Every spiritual tradition saw this before neuroscience. And I want to tell you about this hidden human divide. The hidden human divide is not racial or national. It's that beneath them is something more fundamental. One nervous system interprets uncertainty as danger, another interprets uncertainty as possibility. One scans for enemies, the other scans for friends. One is responsive, one is reactive. One is living in scarcity, the other is living in abundance. So the external world may look identical. We all see a blue sky, we all see the green trees, yet two people experience entirely different realities because their nervous systems are organized differently. Healing changes the organization. Healing changes the perception. Healing changes the relationships. And healing changes your destiny. You see? So the children of the sun are choosing presence over performance. The children of the sun are choosing forgiveness over resentment. The children of the sun are not perfect. They're simply choosing alignment again and again and again. And why does this matter? Why does this matter? Artificial intelligence is changing what society values. And I love artificial intelligence if you know how to use it as a tool. Machines are increasingly performing routine analysis. You can automate your whole life. You can generate text, code, predictions. Automation will continue transforming the way we work, the way we live. So what becomes valuable after machines can do all these things? Judgment, integrity, deep listening, emotional intelligence, the very capabilities and capacities cultivated through your healing is what gives you a distinctive competitive edge. This is proved because many business leaders and AI researchers say the same thing, that the future will not simply reward intelligence, it will reward integrated intelligence. Not IQ alone, but a nervous system that's regulated. Presence and discernment, because trust cannot be automated. Who am I talking to? Wisdom cannot be automated. Who am I talking to? Raw. Character cannot be automated. So every day you cast a vote with your nervous system. Every morning your nervous system casts a vote. Every thought, every conversation, every reaction, every breath strengthens one pathway. You're either reinforcing resentment or survival, forgiveness or freedom. You become what you repeatedly practice, not overnight, but neuron by neuron, conversation by conversation, relationship by relationship. And I'm going to end here, and I'm happy to take a question or two. You see, history will not remember this period primarily as an axial age or as an AI revolution. It will remember this as the moment humanity quietly divided between lives increasingly organized around chronic fear and lives increasingly organized around conscious regulation. The deepest revolution isn't happening on television or your Black Mirror. It is happening inside millions of nervous systems. Let me say that again. The deepest revolution isn't happening on your phones or your television screen. It is happening inside your nervous system, in your heart, in your daily choices. So the question is no longer what is happening in the world. The real question you should be asking yourself is, what kind of nervous system am I building? And if you want to go deep into this, join us for my Escaping Narcissistic Abuse Masterclass. Enroll today. It's happening from August 7th to August 9th through the Lionsgate weekend. And if you're enrolled, you're going to go deep into what this means for you in your own life. It's going to be a small curated group. What kind of nervous system am I building? And you can sign up at innermileage.com. Because in the end, the future does not belong to those who know the most, but those who have learned to remain deeply regulated while helping others remember what it feels like to talk and live from love, not fear. That is the greatest revolution of all. Come on. Am I talking to you? If I'm talking to you, type transform. I want to know. I want to know what kind of nervous system you're choosing. Where are you? How are you roaring your nervous system to healing? Where are you? You are either on the side of light or dark. Or you're either on the side of regulation or dysregulation. And you are making the choice. This is about choosing. You become chosen because you choose yourself. Love you too, Leanne. You choose yourself. Where are you choosing? That's the sattvic life. You understand? Not the other life. You become sattvic, whole, alkaline. And then you can roar with the perfume of blamelessness. Julia Kuhn, all is good. Choose, Julia. You're German, right? We love Germany. Alemania. You understand what I'm saying? Let me know which country, which city, which state you're roaring from. Roar, transform. Come on. Love is the only way. You're either on the side of dark or light. You choose. You're either on the side of regulation or dysregulation. Seattle, soon. Come on, Oregon. Come on, Ohio, in the cornfields. Love that. Where are you signing from? From Jersey. What up, Jersey? What up, Merida, Mexico? What up, Memphis? What up, Newport? What up, Chicago, Chi-Town? What up, Minnesota? What up, New Jersey? I can't forget New Jersey. I can't forget New Jersey. What up, Germany, Alemania? What up, Lebanon, Pennsylvania? What up, Louisiana? The jungle, LA. This is what it is. Alabama. I love Alabama. What's up, Alabama? This is what it's about. What up, South Kakalaka? South California. What's up, Maryland? This is what it's about. Are you choosing light or dark? Are you choosing love or hate, Isabel? Are you choosing dysregulation or regulation? What's up, Montreal? Ça va, Montreal? This is what it's about. What's up, Virginia? So you can roar. New Mexico. New Mexico. What up, Philadelphia? What's up? Philadelphia, love, brotherly love. Philadelphia. You get it? The beginning and the end. 76 says 6-7. I'm dropping some codes here. Are you catching me? What up, Yonkers? What up, Yonkers? I love the Lux, straight out of Yonkers. What up, Lux? I gotta play some Lux, right? I gotta play some Jada Kids. We gonna make it. I need some Jada Kids. We gonna make it. Yeah, where's Jada Kids? For Yonkers, Jada Kids. We gonna make it. This is Jada Kids. We are gonna make it. We gonna make it. Come on, Jada Kids. Tell the people them. Oh! Come on. Yonkers, this is for you, baby. Woo! You understand? Kansas, what's up? This is what it's about. You know Yonkers had in a chokehold. You know without passion. Come on. Tell him. Style Speed, Jadakiss. I can't wait for the chorus. We gon' say it with me. We gon' make it. We gon'. Come on. We Connecticut. Come on. What? What? Come on. Remember, you gonna make it. You already made it. You already made it. We gon' make it. We gon' make it. We gon'. Come on, Jadakiss. We gon' make it. We got. Woo! You know what I'm saying, Yonkers, baby? Come on. What? Come on. Come on. All good, Tiffany. Come on. We made it. We made it. Thank you, Jadakiss. Thank you, the Locks. The Warlocks. You know what that is? He's just telling you. We made it. We are gonna make it. You're just talking, I'm doing it well. We made it. We made it. We made it. We made it. One love, family. See you again on Wednesday, yeah? One love. Give thanks to you. Sign up for my Escaping Masterclass, Escaping Narcissistic Abuse Masterclass at innermileage.com. It's happening over Lionsgate weekend. It's going to change you if you're ready to change. Not for everyone. It's for those in the final mile who are ready. So no more chokehold. You get me? Yeah. They can't do that. One love, fam. Well, maybe I'll end with that song and we wrap up, eh? This is KG Hamilton, Ole. Yeah, this is what it's about. You have to look all your narcissists in the face and realize they couldn't destroy you. They tried everything. And if they got you a little bit, that's okay. You can escape from it by becoming blameless. That's what this song by Nigerian artist KG Hamilton is about. It's about becoming blameless. You see, so that anybody who approaches you with negativity gets caught in the holy fire that surrounds you as the child of light. I'm getting esoteric here. Come on. No perambulating around my gate whilst I meditate. How this blessing circulates. I'm not your mate. It is officiated. You can't play with me. If you play with me, you will collect. Chokehold. Woo! Come on. KG Hamilton. Woo! Woo! KG Hamilton. Celebrate wherever you are. Celebrate wherever you are. Come on, listen. He's telling you. Thank you, Leon. You can't be messed with. You cannot be messed with. So long as you choose love. Let me tell you, open your ears. I'm telling you. Don't tell me I didn't warn you. If you collect, if you care with me, you will see one wrong, you will regret. Come on. You want to think of chocolate? Chocolate. Woo! Chocolate. Bella is alive. Woo! Ole, ole. One love, all. One love. Thank you so much, yeah? This is what it's about. Don't play with me. Play with someone. Brittany. You understand? And this rule applies so long as we remain in righteousness according to ourselves. Creating the new earth through your actions, through your transformation. That's what it's about. Thank you so much. One love. One love. Sign up. Escaping Narcissistic Abuse class. InnerMileage.com. One love. Thank you so much. One love. 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 One